I am not happy the way I'm black. I am not happy with my culture. I am not happy with my religion. I'm not happy with my tradition. That means you are telling God that God has done wrong. I will be the last person to believe that God created me to be evil. I am not evil. Africans are not evil. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today is a special edition on this channel. You know, we have been posting videos on different kinds of content, but today I want it to be a kind of discussion. So this is a special one. It's a special edition from Get a Better Life. So on this channel, this edition will be regular. So I'm going to be discussing with you some issues that I feel a lot of people don't like to talk about. So today my topic is why we should not forget our culture and tradition. You know, in Africa, we are black and we should be proud of that. You know, thank God for easy access to information. Of course, we are in a digital age. What I discover is that a lot of people still live in the past. What I mean by that is that if by now you believe in what some people or what you have been told about your own culture and tradition, maybe simply because we were colonized by foreigners, you know, let me just put it like that. But that doesn't mean that by now we should not come back to our senses and know that God made us special. In the old world, we are the only black, and they say black is beautiful. So why is it that we have decided to shun away, or to beg your pardon, why is it that we've decided to shy away from what is ours? So that's why I said today's topic will be why we should not forget our culture and tradition. So actually, this is the first time I will be doing this kind of content with you guys. So it's going to be a sort of discussion. So if you have any contrary opinion to what I will be saying, please kindly write in form of text in the comment section. With time, the time is coming, I will be doing a live streaming where to be an interactive section. But for now, I'm recording it live, but it's not going online straight away. So I just want to test run how it works, so to discuss with you guys. Then later check out your reaction. So I said why we should not forget our culture and tradition. I won't waste much of a time. It's going to be a very brief one. So maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, whichever way, I will go into details. So first of all, let me define culture let's know what culture means. So, first of all, what is culture? You know, culture is the ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people or society. If you want to check the meaning, go online, type culture, just type meaning, culture, and get the meaning by yourself. One thing I discovered is that we are very lazy. We don't seek for more knowledge. We don't seek for knowledge. We are more of looking for manners to come from heaven. But no problem. Since you guys have no time to do that, that is why we are here. That is the essence of this channel. We'll be doing research for you, then come up with the outcome of our research and share with you guys. So it is said that culture is an idea or ideas. Culture are ideas, customs, and social behavior of a particular people. That means you yourself, you have your own culture. You as a people, you as an individual, where you are from, your land, your society, whatever you do in your society is your culture. If you travel out of your land to another land, whatever they do there is their culture. So where I'm going to is that I said why we should not forget our culture and tradition. Why I chose this topic is that I realized that we Africans, we are already deviating from our culture. We are deviating from our culture and traditions, not because of anything, but because of religion. Because of religion. You know, if let's okay, supposedly we Africans are the most religious on earth. Supposedly we are the most religious on earth, right? So what good has religion done to us? Let me put it like that. Please mind you, I'm not talking about believing in God or not. I am talking about religion. So at what point has religion affected our culture? Let's say, for instance, as a Yoruba man, I'm a Yoruba, I'm from Yoruba land. In my land, our culture is that we have our clothes, we have buba and shoro, ofi, and so many other ways of dressing like that. That is apart. Even our language, my language is Yoruba. If I'm to speak my core Yoruba language, let's take for instance, if I want to call God, God is not my language. God is not my the word God is not a Yoruba word. It's not a Yoruba word. Let me say it's an English word, right? Now let me go back to my culture. I want to call God. So what if I say Olodumare? That is the Yoruba name for God in Yoruba land. Or I can say Eledua. Or I can say Orishaoke. So where I'm going to, that means I'm displaying my culture, right? I'm displaying my culture. But in society we have today, if you are somewhere, say for instance in the church or mosque, if you are asked to pray as a person, like a young man, maybe looking handsome, or if you're a lady looking beautiful, and you are asked to pray, and you say, please permit me to pray in my language, they will say, no problem, pray your language. But people will still want you to say that God, or some will prefer you to say Olorun. I know that some religious people still use this Ọlọ́run of a thing. Ọlọ́run, the meaning of Ọlọ́run means the owner of the heaven, Ọ̀run, heaven. But the we call Yoruba name for God is Olódùmarè. Olódùmarè. Or you can say Elédùà, or you say Òrìṣà Òkè. So let's say I'm not using the word Ọlọ́run. I want to use the word Elédùà or Òrìṣà Òkè or Elédùà. Or Olódùmarè. If I'm asked to pray, by the time I start to speak my core language, my core traditional language like that, people would then look at me and say, oh, this guy is diabolic. Oh, what's wrong with this guy? This guy needs deliverance. This guy needs deliverance. Or, going deep to the root of your culture. For instance, angels, they are what? They are the word angels. Fine, they are messengers of God, right? Angels are messengers of God according to what I know. But if now I want to come back to my culture and say angel in my own language, for instance, in my the way we say it, because it is there that idea, customs and behaviors of a particular people or society. I know you guys might be thinking that, okay, I'm coming up with a language. I'm talking about language. Why the topic is all about culture and tradition. It's an example, right? I'm just citing some examples. So it's still like my culture. Like, how do you call God in your language? I call God this. I call God that. That is my culture. That is how I talk. That is how I express myself in my land. So now, if I say angel, I know I have a separate topic on language separately. It's not going to be today, like we'll go deep, but I'm just giving this one as an example how the way society has castigated our culture, our own culture. The way we have castigated our own culture is what I'm saying here. That there are some words we don't want to hear, we don't want to listen to, we don't want to. No, that is diabolic. For instance, angels. Has it ever occurred to you that, okay, in your land, what is angel in your land? Or does it mean that you know nothing about angel? It's a counter no. Before Africans were colonized, before Africans were colonized, I stand to be corrected. I am convinced that our ancestors knew God. They knew God. You won't tell you. I won't accept that. That it was when the Europeans came to Africa that they start to tell us who God is. We know God, and that I'm very sure. With my research, I've done a lot of research on that. So on this channel, I will be coming up with facts and figures, and I'll be showing you my references to whatever I say right on this channel. So, like I was saying, if now in my land, let's say for instance, I've never even, maybe I don't know anything about English, or I'm just a Yoruba, can't even speak any English, and someone says to me that angels, yes, I say yes, I know that there are angels. Like maybe in explanation, I get to know that what this person is talking about is God's messengers. What it is called in Yoruba is Irumole. So when you hear that, you say, wow, Irumole. Oh, why are you saying that? Come on, it's wrong. That's diabolic. That's devilish. This and that. It's still all about your culture, your traditions. We are going to tradition. I'm still like explaining culture to you. Now, I haven't said that angels, they are Irumole. And today, the word Irumole are used by our traditional believers. The word Irumole, they will say, oh, Igba Irumole. That means they know that there are angels somewhere. Somewhere. So when you say angel, angel is English language. But now say it in your language. Say angels in your language. Some will say Malaika. Malaika is not Yoruba language. For instance, I'm speaking as a Yoruba person. In your land, you will go back to your history, get to know the real name for angels. You know? So, Malaika, some people might say it's Malaika. No, it's not Malaika. It's not Malaika. Malaika is not Yoruba language. It's not. So, angels. If I decide to say Irumole, they will say, that guy is evil. That guy doesn't know God. That guy is diabolic. That guy will die and just whatever. Say sort of things to you just because of your culture. So, having said that, now let us check what tradition means. Tradition, culture and tradition, they go together. When you say tradition is the transmission of your custom, tradition of custom or beliefs from one generation to another, from one generation to generation. You know, something that has been happening before you were born, something that has been practiced before you were born is your tradition. So at what point has your tradition turned evil? That's the question. At what point? This is my tradition, this is how we do. If you go to a civilized society, they will tell you that this is how we have been doing it. Fine, you can amend, you can modify, that is acceptable. But for you to shy completely away from your tradition is wrong. It's very, 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 very wrong. That means God created you as Africans or as an African, but you just feel that, oh God, you did not create me well. I am not happy the way I'm black. I am not happy with my culture. I am not happy with my religion. I'm not happy with my tradition. That means you are telling God that God has done wrong. I will be the last person to believe that God created me to be evil. I am not evil. Africans are not evil. We are black, and black is beautiful, right? So, saying that Africans, thank God that the Europeans came to show us light. To show us light. Come on. Even before the European, got civilized, they were as well like us before. But they grew up. They learned from their mistakes. They learned a lot of things from their mistakes, and that today now we are seeing them as the best. We are seeing them as the best in the world, right? So why can't we learn from our mistakes as well? Fine, you can have borrow culture, you can have borrow tradition, but must you completely leave your tradition and culture? For instance, you see a Chinese man, you know this is a Chinese man. So fine, even though you have to copy other people's culture and tradition, copy wisely. Copy wisely. One of the problems we have in Africa today is language. One of the problems that we have is language. Some people feel that, the more good you had in English means that, you are very intelligent. That, this guy can speak English. Does that, because you can speak English, does that mean that you are intelligent? No. No. It shouldn't be. English is a language. Fine. Our official language in Africa, some of us French, some of us English. If we are to learn other people's language, that should not stop us from embracing our own language. So today, like I said, that I won't want to waste much of your time. It's just a testing. I just want to see how you guys will react to this discussion. Then tomorrow or next tomorrow thereabouts, I'll be coming up with more details about this. Thank you. Please don't forget to share this video, like the video, and if you've not subscribed, please kindly subscribe. You are going to get a lot of information on this channel. Thanks for watching. Get a better life.